Happy Easter, everybody! Hi, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. This time I decided to watch a movie from my childhood, and this one was Jetsons the movie. And I remember seeing this when I was 10 and recalling how much I enjoyed it from that time, and I watched it again, and I still like it as much as I did when I was a little girl, except for the song that, well, it's not really a song, it's a rap that George and Rudy too do when he goes to the plant for the first time in his new job. It's a little annoying, but other than that, the other songs that are used in the film I thought worked very well, especially with Tiffany. I really love Tiffany's songs, and I thought that she was a fantastic addition to the voice cast, and just spot on for the role of Judy Jetson. And the main plot is George is offered a promotion to be the vice president of this new company. Of course, they have to move from their usual house to a completely new locale, which is an outer orbit of Earth. And there's a sprocket ore mining facility that Spacely has built there. And from the very first scene, it captures your attention straight away, because there are these shadowy creatures that keep causing the plant to have malfunctions and glitches, and nobody really knows why this is. And later on that's revealed, but I won't say why, because that's really a large plot point in the entire film. And as far as movies are concerned, this is a real dose of leaving the 80s and then coming into the 90s. It still has a lot of that 80s feel. And Mel Blanc, one of my favorite voice actors of all time and my idol, he plays the role of Mr. Spacely very well. I think it was very apropos to have him as Spacely, as you can hear the overtones of other characters in Spacely's voice, and if you listen very carefully, you think, oh, I hear a little bit of Sylvester, or oh, I hear a little bit of Daffy or Bugs. And it's really intriguing to notice that if you're a voice chaser. And the animation itself is just a shadowing of early CGI. It's not really that impressive, but for the time, when I was 10, I was knocked out of my socks by it. I thought it was revolutionary. I still think that it is a beautifully drawn, very painstakingly produced feature film. And as a Jetsons fan, I must say I adore it. And I always have. And I just love all the characters that are involved, and I think it teaches a really good, actually a lot of different good moral lessons, and one about environmentalism, recycling, working together no matter your color, creed, race, where you come from. Doesn't matter. You can all work as a unit and get along. Even robots and humans can get along really well. And I thought that was a splendid message, and I think that a lot of kids could watch that and learn from it as well. I thought that the musical numbers, save for the rap with Rudy too, were really stupendous. My two favorite songs were both done with Tiffany, and one was when she was in the mall, in the new mall, when she moves with her dad to the outer orbit of intergalactic estates, their high-rise apartments and all that, which I thought was really interesting. She sings a solo, and it's really a beautiful song. It's very heartrending, but it's just a lovely melody. And Tiffany's voice style, I think, really matches Judy's character, and just a little bit of that free spirit and then sultriness, and her heartbreak is really, you can feel the emotion in that scene. And another one I really like is when she meets Apollo Blue and falls in love with him, and they sing You and Me, and the that is my ultimate favorite song in the entire film. It reminds me of the music video for Take On Me, and if you've seen the music video for that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very surrealistic, the different modern art styles, and then the three-dimensionality of it, and the semi CGI, and I really enjoyed that. At first I really didn't notice when I was a kid, because I just thought that it looked really cool, and I thought, wow, this is rad. And and I just thought that the animation was really, as Judy would say, outer galactic, and I adore it. And still to this day, I can see where a lot of people got inspiration from Hanna Barbera, and I'm sad to say that Hanna Barbera is no longer producing animated films like this. I wish they were, and I wish they would come back into the forefront, but sadly 2D animation, I know I'm going to sound like an old fogey, but I really miss 2D animation. It's just one thing that there's a lot of heart and effort that goes into it, and it there's more feeling, and I'm going to go into the Latin version of this, but anima means soul. Animation, yeah, so it makes sense. But anyway, a little bit of a pedestal stand there, and I'm sorry I got on my soapbox, but I like all types of animation, but there's just a little part of me that longs for the days of 2D, and yeah, I know I'm old-fashioned. Well, not really, but it's just hearkening to those good old days. And if you are a fan of animation, by all means, see this movie, even if you haven't. I know there might be some parts that might seem a little bit hokey or cheesy, but it's actually a very good, well-written movie, and the comedy is just typical Hanna-Barbera style, and I can't say that much more about it other than I deem this a 4-star movie, and I give it 2 thumbs up. And if you're a Jetsons fan, then definitely watch this, because you will just fall in love with the characters all over again. Even the new characters, they are adorable and very likable, and it's very heartfelt, and there's a really good spirit about this, like in all Hanna-Barbera's work. So if you have a chance to see it, or rent it, or own it, if you are a fan of this kind of animation, and I'm glad to have it on my shelf, because it is truly a classic. So if you do, just give it a chance. You never know, you might like it.